Blvd Reup. Nobody trusts you. That's why you don't be around. That's why you don't be around like that, my boy. Everybody know that you set up G. Everybody know that you was paid to set G money up. Everybody know that. Or whatever. If y'all think about it, when had this nigga ever went live, bro? On IG, bro. This nigga don't go live, bro, on IG, bro. That video clearly shows you showing G in that studio, bro. Everybody know, bro, you got paid, bro. Some say 30,000, some say less. Bro, everybody know, bro, you got paid, bro. That's how they know, bro. Look, listen, if you wouldn't went live or whatever, they would have never knew or whatever, bro, G was in that studio, bro. If you would have never went live, bro, you went live, bro, showing that G was still in that studio. You ain't lying. You was showing he was still there. You're a snake. You're a snake. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. And so every time or whatever on G birthday, when you post G, bro, you're disrespectful. You're being very disrespectful by posting G on his birthday or whatever. You're being very disrespectful. Even when you post him the day he died. The day he died or whatever, you're being very disrespectful. Now, you making fool whatever Fat Chapo and a lot of other niggas, but you can't fool 3J. You know 3J know the truth. You know or whatever like that. You want to get all mad or whatever, talk about you want to fight me or whatever like that. Bro, what's up? What's good? Because you know that is fast. Go live with me. Go live. You ain't never went live on Instagram, but this particular night you showing everybody or whatever that's in the studio or whatever. But you holding the phone or whatever, following everybody or whatever. Like you basically showing them quick. You showed them fast or whatever. But then when it comes to G, you keep the camera on them. You let them know whatever like that he's still in the studio. You showed them. You let NBA know or whoever, you let them know whatever that G Money was still at that studio that night, bro. You is guilty as hell. That's why you ain't doing nothing to clear your name because the streets know, bro. I mean, you go, that's why you don't diss, bro. Who have you dissed, bro? You ain't dissing nobody, bro. You ain't dissing nobody with anybody now because you know